West Bank had changed completely in these 20 years in terms of numbers of settlers, in terms of areas which settlers are de facto controlling. This is the settlement of Modi'in Elite, which was established less than 25 years ago.
Right.
Yeah, and since then it's growing, and today its population is around 70,000 people.
And for people to understand, settlement and outpost,
Right.
what's the difference?
Well, usually settlement refers to Israeli settlements which are officially approved by the Israeli government, and the Israeli outposts are Israeli settlements which had been built also by the Israeli government but without official approval. Both types of settlements are actually out there in order to achieve the same goal, which is to Judaize growing parts of the West Bank.
So how would you describe that policy?
Apartheid.
So what do we see on that hill over there?
This is one out of around 40 new herding outposts which were established in the last decade in the West Bank.
What's a herding outpost?
Herding outposts means that one family, perhaps with few youngsters, is coming and is basically taking over a huge area. Palestinians who cross certain point, you can see the valley down there. If you start going up, you're exposed immediately to massive violence of settlers. Everything is backed by the military, of course. The military
Protects them.
The military protects them all the time.
And you've been doing this for, you said, almost 2 decades. Has this increased?
Actually, during the Trump administration years, okay, these are the years were the crucial years in terms of geographical expansion. See this road? It's going to be a new access road. This is a new access road to a new part of the settlement, right? Now, this settlement of Farim and Bet Aryeh, they have been united.
Palestinian work.
Of course. I mean, no one else does this work. These are very young people, and they don't get permit to work in Israel.
So the bigger picture in terms of what you've observed, what you've documented, settlement expansion over time, how would you describe it?
Well, what we've seen in the last years is one of the biggest booms in terms of construction in the West Bank. We haven't seen so much construction happening actually since I started monitoring. We're not talking only about construction in settlement. We're talking about very, very expensive and heavy infrastructure projects which are being built in the West Bank in the last years, which we haven't seen being built for decades, since actually Oslo. The present infrastructure had been exhausted. In order to bring hundreds of thousands of new settlers into the Israeli settlement in the West Bank, they need now to expand the infrastructure. They need more water, they need more roads, they need more telecommunication infrastructure.
So a Palestinian state?
Which state? There is no Palestinian state.
The land has been...
The land is gone. Israel made sure there will be no Palestinian state in the West Bank. The story is over.